Hey, welcome to the DB channel, and today we do have a final game for you, which will be the green Chaosmon against the blue Hexeblaumon. The blue will start first, actually evolving the Gomamon here and playing the Takumi right off the bat. And the green player will start off by hatching to a Minomon, evolving to the Agumon here, and evolving to the Kabuterimon for 1 cost. Now he does hardcore a Vegemon, which is just a 4 cost for the hardcore, so a very interesting tech for his deck. As the blue player go for the Greymon, including the Takumi to draw 2, and then it's finishing off the turn with the Dual Tamer. He does swing the Vegemon here, which doesn't die, very unfortunate for himself as he hardcore Hercules Kabuterimon. Now, for most of you, you might feel that it's a bad play as he might have given too much memory to the blue player. But this does have a good follow-up, which is in the form of Chaosmon. Chaosmon does give a lot of pressure against the Hexeblaumon deck, especially as it is able to kill it in one single evolution. So the blue player will have to be careful not to fall into this bait, but it seems like he's breaking himself as he's evolving to 2 level 4s and hard-calling 2 rookies to the field. So not exactly the best turn or best usage of the 10 memory, but the green player will start pushing, the Vegemon finally dies, Hercules Kabuterimon will deal 1 hit, and now he does evolve to the Chaosmon here, killing off 2 Digimons on the blue side of the field, so it still hurts him a lot. But if the Hexeblaumon actually came down the previous turn, it would have gone worse as well. So now the blue player will have to move out the Gomamon from nursery and start replenishing the field as he evolves to the Crystal Pilgrimon to actually take off all the Digisource as he gain memory through the Gomamon Inherit, and now going finally to the Hexeblaumon after the Chaosmon is down. Now let's go for the Pilgrimon here to take out the Digisource from the Kabuterimon, and the Gomamon will gain back that memory. So it does have only 1 memory to work with. How will the turn actually play out? Let's go for the download here to actually rest the Chaosmon, which is unable to attack due to the Hexeblaumon, and evolving to the Buncher Stingmon here. And now this screams another Chaosmon potential play, so we shall see how the blue player actually react to this. Let's hatch to Upamon first now, but going for the Crystal Pilgrimon first to activate the Takumi to draw 2. And because of the double inherit, is able to gain 2 memory, effectively making it a 1 cost evolution. Now second Hexeblaumon will be appearing here, and this is how you deal with Chaosmon, but it's quite a heavy setup if you ask me, because you do need to have 2 Hexeblaumon in a deck size of 50. Now he does actually go for the Jokido here to actually end the turn, and the Chaosmon will come down, which I've hinted or rather predicted from the previous turn as he committed the level 6 previously, but he's only able to kill off 1 of Hexeblaumon. So I would say the game is still in the favor of the blue player as he still has 1 Hexeblaumon up and is able to pick out the Digisource of the Chaosmon, making it a level 7 vanilla that does nothing on the field. But he does hardcore Gabumon here and evolving to the Pilgrimon here, which does take off the Inherit and does gain memory through the Jokido and the Baby Inherit, so it's basically a free evolution. Resting the Tamers as he used the abilities. He does go for another Jokido here to pass the turn, but only 1 memory here. He does hardcore the Vegemon, passing back 3 memory to the blue player, and because of the Dual Tamer is pushed to 5 memory here. Now he does push out the Gomamon here, and there should be a game right here, right now. And let's swing with the Hexeblaumon with the double security attack due to the Inherit. Now let's swing with the level 4, and does evolve to the Omimon, but there's a rookie there to end the game, so we do move on to the next game, which is the game 2. The game 2, blue player will start first in this game, actually going for a Takumi straight up. But there's no rookie on his side of the field, so very unfortunate, but the green player does have his own rookie to play with. Actually 2 rookies, and now does evolve to the Kabuterimon in the field. Now the Dual Tamer will be played straight away to pass the turn back to the green player, and the green player move out the Palmon, evolving to another Kabuterimon here. Now evolving to the Blossomon, choosing to download instead. And that's hardcore the Vegemon here, then because of the Dual Tamer, he's able to gain 2 memory as the Vegemon doesn't have any Digisource. Now he does hardcore the Zudomon here, so very unfortunate he doesn't have any rookie still, but he's able to draw 2 through the Zudomon skill of hard calling. And now he does evolve to the Lilamon, he actually answer the Zudomon, so the Zudomon will be dead here as the Digiburst will be able to rest it, and he'll be swinging with it with the Lilamon to kill it. The Blossomon will actually swing at the security, very interesting move, but it does die, getting punished. And it does evolve to the Blossomon here through a download skill. And now it does evolve to the Hercules Kabuterimon, and the Hercules Kabuterimon is still very strong in terms of pressure against the blue deck, as the blue deck requires quite a bit of setup before it can actually go with the flow, and especially when it needs Hexeblaumon. But the blue player does his best to actually kill off the Digiburst skill potential from the Hercules Kabuterimon, but will it be enough? And it does evolve to the Palmon there, and then swing the Hercules Kabuterimon, clashing into the Hexeblaumon, but Hexeblaumon is only 11k. Now let's evolve to the Mega Gargomon here to actually rest the level 4 for good. And able to put out 2 level 6 on the field does speak, or rather does scream double Chaosmon. So the blue player will have to be very careful with his plays here and how will the turn actually go down. He does evolve to the Zudomon here to actually kill off the Digisource once again, but looks like he doesn't have any Hexeblaumon here. Now that's Hardcore Agumamon here. Looks like he'll be evolving to the Colamon here for only 1 cost, passing back only 1 memory to the green player. Green player will actually swing the Mega Gargomon, which does have 2 security checks, but that's blocked off by the blocker, and the Hercules Capitalmon will be swinging at the Zudomon, or rather the level 4, which will kill 1 security. So the turn is very bad, and it's going to be a bad game for the blue player from now on. Let's hardcore the Gabumon to draw 1. Looks like he's still trying very hard to draw the Hexeblaumon, but he finally has it. But as I mentioned in the previous turn, he does have 2 level 6 on the field, and this does scream a Chaosmon potential. So the Chaosmon will be dropping here to actually kill off the Hexeblaumon, but because of the Dual Tamer, there is a 2 memory gain pushing to 5 memory. But will he be able to come out with another Hexeblaumon here? Evolving to the Gorillamon first, but with 2 Takumi he's able to draw 2 more cards. Now evolving to the Crystal Peridramon, taking out the Digisource but gain more memory through the inherit of the babies. Hard calling another Gabumon to pass the turn, but with only 2 security left and no blockers, the 3 Digimons on the green side of the field will end the game. Now we do move on to the final game, which is game 3. And how will the game actually flows? He does evolve to the Gomamon here, setting up another Takumi. If I'm not mistaken, this is 3 Takumi start of the turn for 3 games in a row. Very strong blue player. He does go for the Gabuterimon on the left here, and going for the Rapidmon for 2 costs, passing at only 1 memory against the blue player. He does evolve to the Grizzlymon here, but because of Takumi, he's able to draw 2. Now he does set up a Hercules Gabuterimon in the nursery in this game. And I must say this play is actually very heads up and very strong because it does punish the blue player and is not able to actually react to the Digimon in the nursery. As you can see here, he does hardcore the Zudomon here to pass the turn, which he doesn't have any good level 5 turns. The Hercules Capitalmon will be using his skill to actually rest the Grizzlymon instead of the Zudomon to kill off that Grizzlymon, and because of the piercing, the 1 damage will go through. And that's hardcore Woodmon here to pass back only 1 memory to the blue player. Now a very heads up play by the guy is that he doesn't actually kill the Zudomon instead, because even if the Hexeblaumon comes down, the Chaosmon will be able to react to him. But the Hexeblaumon actually still committed on the blue side of the field, and we shall see how he will be punished. The Hercules Capitalmon will actually swing at security first, not fearing of the Omimon potential. Does go for the Digiburst here. Very odd play, resting their blocker. And does go for the Chaosmon here to actually kill off the Hexeblaumon. So a slight misplay there, I would say that is that he expects the blocker to actually swing at the blocker, but Hexeblaumon does stop any Digimon that doesn't have any Digisource to attack. So very unfortunate for him for the misplay, but the blue player is in the bad position right now as the Chaosmon came down and killed off the Hexeblaumon. Now the Chaosmon will start swinging at the security for free, as it's one of the biggest Digimon in the game aside from Omimons, and it should be safe from the security checks. Now he does go for the Mimi play here. Because of Dual Tamer, it does gain 2-3 memory, but the game might already be settled, as the blue player starts to continue to actually hard draw to the Hexeblaumon, but seems to have nothing as he commits another second Dual Tamer here to pass the turn. And the Chaosmon will start swinging at the security. A Goblinmon became coming down and evolving to the Woodmon here. Because of the Dual Tamer, he does go up to 5 memory here, and he desperately needs the Hexeblaumon now. He's gonna hardcore a Goblinmon to actually hope to draw into the Hexeblaumon, evolving to the Grizzlymon, activating Takumi to draw 1 more card. And it looks like he doesn't have it as he hardcore the Psychomon there. But the opponent does have 3 blockers, but he does evolve to Rapidmon here first, using the Mimi to actually activate the nursery or rather raise another Digitama. The Chaosmon also in the security but hitting to a Omimon, and he does gain 3 memory, which allows him to actually swing with the blockers. So very what an outplay, I would say. Okay, but this game is finally over. Now thank you for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you do enjoy the content. I do appreciate all the support that I have been given, and thank you so much.